kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powering through. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group formation and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Florida. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
And now the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Cavaliers are in the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
This one will be fair caught. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
They'll run it to the right side. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, he changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably think of,
will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That's going to be incomplete. A 4th down drop here in the middle of the field. Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense is coming after him. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. He'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Florida offense retakes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Florida. It was a foot race, and he won it. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Caught near the sideline. It's Cross.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Gators offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pressure is coming. He finds the running back in the flat. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his target, and it's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Gives it to the back. He shreds the tackle. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cavaliers will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Same tailback, another carry.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He finds his man.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Gators will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Tackled at the 28, this offense threatening them. Another first down.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Change of direction. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He'll hand it off. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Looking to throw it again. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. The spin move. Uses the spin move. He's loose. And he steps up at the 2. So close to a pick 6. What a tremendous play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. And
fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down. Looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Pitch play to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cavaliers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating.
Touchdown, Virginia. This offense is still clicking.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Running out of time in the pocket. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 13-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He'll drop back here on third down, bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. crucial moment late in this game. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue.